Just when the people of Kirov Oblast thought the terror had ended, the spring of 1945 brought a new wave of relentless and bolder wolf attacks. Villages were under siege and the wolves seemed unstoppable. From the harrowing attack on 17-year-old Maria Berdnikova, dragged by a wolf right in front of her village, to the miraculous survival of 7-year-old Volodya Gorev, saved by a villager's quick action, and the tragic loss of 5-year-old Pima Molchanova, taken by a wolf while playing near a rivulet. Welcome back to Savage Tales, Animal Encounters, where we dive into the most gripping and harrowing stories of human and animal interactions throughout history. Previously, we explored the terrifying series of wolf attacks that plagued the Kirov Oblast in 1944. From the abduction of a young child in Burakovsky to the brutal daylight assault in New Village and the heart-wrenching losses of Tamara Musinova and Maria Polakova, these incidents left a lasting scar on the communities affected. At Savage Tales Animal Encounters, we bring you the most compelling stories of survival, bravery and tragedy from history's darkest chapters. Our goal is to shed light on the incredible and often terrifying interactions between humans and the wild. Each episode is meticulously researched and presented to give you a vivid and immersive experience, highlighting the raw power of nature and the resilience of the human spirit. Hit the subscribe button and ring the bell icon so you never miss an episode. Join us on this journey through history's darker chapters and witness the unforgettable tales of survival, bravery and tragedy. Stay tuned as we delve into the relentless wolf attacks of 1945 on Savage Tales, Animal Encounters. Don't miss this gripping tale of nature's fury and human resilience. As winter turned to spring in 1945, the Kirov Oblast faced a new wave of wolf attacks. The wolves grew bolder and their numbers increased, leading to even more numerous and daring assaults across various localities. These are the chilling stories of survival and tragedy that shook the Kirov Oblast to its core. The Kirov wolf attacks. A decade of terror. From 1944 to 1954, whispers of these events haunted the forests of the Kirov Oblast. This wasn't just about animal attacks. It was about the shattering of peace, the unraveling of safety. Imagine a place where children couldn't walk alone, where darkness held the threat of glowing eyes and snarling teeth. This is the story of those years, the story of survival against a relentless predator. Today, we recount a harrowing tale from April 29, 1945, in the village of Volodya, where a 17-year-old girl named Maria Berdnikova faced a terrifying attack by a wolf. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode. Volodya, a small village in the Rudakovsky district, was a peaceful community where residents lived closely with nature. But on April 29, 1945, this tranquility was shattered by an unexpected and vicious predator. 17-year-old Maria Berdnikova was working in a field just 50 meters from the village stables, surrounded by thick vegetation that concealed the lurking danger. Suddenly, a wolf emerged from the underbrush, attacking Maria with ferocious intent. Her screams for help echoed through the village, attracting a crowd of horrified onlookers. Despite the villagers' attempts to intervene, the wolf repeatedly picked Maria up, scaled a 1-meter-high wattle fence, and carried her for 200 meters, displaying an alarming level of strength and determination. As the villagers finally managed to retrieve Maria and carry her off, the wolf's aggression didn't wane. It followed them to the edge of the village, ignoring their cries and threatening gestures. The next day, the same wolf brazenly approached the village several times and even carried off a lamb, leaving the residents in a state of fear and helplessness. G.P. Kamensky, the official who investigated the incident, postulated that the wolf's daring behavior was likely due to the complete absence of hunters or rifles in the village. With many arm-bearers and firearms called to the Eastern Front during World War II, the village was left vulnerable to such predatory attacks. Kamensky's investigation highlighted the desperate situation of the villagers, who were left defenseless against the bold and relentless predator. The attack on Maria Berdnikova was a stark reminder of the dangers that lurked in the shadows of war-torn villages. The absence of hunters and firearms left communities vulnerable to nature's fiercest predators. But amidst the fear and tragedy, the resilience and solidarity of the villagers shone through as they faced these challenges together. The attack on Maria Berdnikova was just the beginning of a series of relentless wolf assaults that plagued the Kirov Oblast in 1945. As the villagers grappled with the aftermath and fortified their defences, the wolves' boldness showed no signs of waning. Just days later, on May 1st, another horrifying incident occurred in the Mamaevschchina village of the Vasilkovsky locality. The village of Mamaevschchina in the Vasilkovsky locality, a place once known for its peacefulness, faced an unimaginable terror on May 1st, 1945. It was a day that would forever be etched in the memories of its residents. 7-year-old Volodya Gorev was playing near the edge of the village when a wolf suddenly emerged from the nearby forest. In an instant, the wolf grabbed Volodya by the throat and began to drag him towards the dense woods. The villagers quickly realized what was happening. Amidst the chaos and screams, one brave villager grabbed his rifle and fired a shot, hitting the wolf. The shot caused the wolf to release Volodya, who miraculously survived the ordeal. His life was spared thanks in part to a thick scarf that protected his neck from severe injury. Volodya's survival was a small beacon of hope amidst the fear, but the threat was far from over. As the village of Mamaevschchina grappled with the shock of Volodya's attack, another tragedy struck. Just days later, in the village of Shiryaevo in the Nemsky district, the wolves' relentless aggression continued. As we've seen, the wolf attacks of 1945 left a lasting impact on the villages of the Kirov Oblast. From the miraculous survival of 7-year-old Volodya Gorev to the tragic loss of 5-year-old Pima Molchanova, these harrowing tales remind us of the relentless dangers that nature can bring and the incredible resilience of those who face them. Today, we've delved deep into these chilling events, uncovering the bravery, fear, and community strength that defined these moments. We hope these stories have captivated you as much as they have moved us. At Savage Tales Animal Encounters, we bring you the most compelling stories of human and animal interactions throughout history. From predator attacks to incredible survival stories, our channel is dedicated to exploring the dramatic and often dangerous encounters between humans and the wild. As we reflect on the tragic events of 1945, it's important to recognize that the wolf attacks did not end there. In fact, between 1946 and 1950, the situation in the Kirov Oblast grew even more dire. Multiple districts, including Dorovsky, Lebyashsky, Sovetsky, Nolinsky, Kalturinsky, and Orychevsky, became hotspots for wolf attacks, turning daily life into a constant battle for survival. In 1946 alone, hunters managed to kill an unprecedented 560 wolves in the Kirov Oblast. Despite this effort, the attacks continued. Over the next 3 years, Kirov hunters, aided by colleagues from Moscow, took down an additional 1,520 wolves. This monumental task was made even more challenging by the lack of transportation to rural settlements in the aftermath of the war. In 1947, the wolves' boldness escalated dramatically. They appeared in the Rusanovo settlement, where they killed a small girl and 13-year-old Veniamin Fokin during the August-September period. The attacks did not stop there. A wolf carried off a small girl from a threshing floor, and near the village of Chernyadyevo, 2 wolves attacked Anna Mikiva and her mother. Though Anna's mother fought bravely, the wolves caught Anna. A blood trail led to her body, found in thick juniper bushes with severe wounds. These relentless attacks prompted a special brigade of hunters to intervene, successfully ceasing the wolf attacks in the Rusanovsky area. However, the terror was far from over. Between July and August of 1948, 9 children aged 7 to 12 were killed in various incidents. One particularly horrifying attack occurred on November 17, 1948, in the Nolinsky district. where 8-year-old Svetlana Tueva was carried off by 5 wolves while walking from school. Despite the desperate attempts of her companions, only her coat was found. The attacks continued into 1950. During the July to August period, 3 girls and a boy aged 3 to 6 were killed in the Lubyansky district. These years were marked by fear and tragedy as the wolves continued to hunt, and the people of Kirov Oblast struggled to defend themselves. Join us in our next episode as we delve deeper into these horrific events, examining the relentless wolf attacks of 1946 to 1950. We'll uncover the stories of bravery and tragedy, and the efforts of the hunters and villagers who fought to reclaim their homes from these predators. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode. Your support helps us continue to bring you these powerful tales. Thank you for watching Savage Tales Animal Encounters. Remember, in the wild, every encounter has a story, and every story is a tale of survival.